For over 100 years, the Butler County Humane Society has cared for and placed into loving homes the abused, neglected, abandoned animals. Our No-Kill initiative was started in 2000 with the commitment of the board, our staff, and our community. As we are a nonprofit, non-tax supported facility, the BCHS is dependent on private donations for survival. We hope you enjoy this episode of Up for Adoption and bring your entire family to visit us here at the Butler County Humane Society.
Hi everyone, I'm Carrie Ciancio, Executive Director of the Butler County Humane Society. While March keeps teasing us with days of sun and warmth, hints of warmer weather is a gentle reminder to those of us in the animal welfare field that kitten season is soon approaching. Why do we even talk about kitten season so much? Because on average, approximately 6.3 million companion animals enter shelters every year. That statistic does not account for all the cats that are being born in cat colonies outside or by cats who are not spayed and neutered and may be going inside and outside the home. So how do we begin to address this problem? Well, we have put together a new program to help address some of our cat overpopulation problems in Butler County. Stay tuned to our Facebook page to get more information in the coming weeks. And by the way, this is Twilight, one of our new incoming dogs, and she is available for adoption. Thanks.
1.5-year-old Pancake is a beauty queen that arrived here as a young kitten. She was very cautious and took her time getting acclimated to shelter life. As time went on, we learned that she enjoyed the company of her feline companions. She now lives amongst others in our social cat room where she spends her days gossiping with her friends. When staff and volunteers go in to visit, she is one of the first faces to be seen. She will bow her head and invite them to give her some good head scratches. After she has had enough, she is ready to play with her favorite toys. So grab your feather wand and come visit Pancake. Meet our bonded brothers, Kilo and Olaf. These big boys have even bigger personalities that will melt your heart. Typical opposites. Kilo is the more outgoing one, while Olaf is more on the shy side. Together, though, they make the dream team. Both boys are extremely playful, lovable, and cuddly with humans. They are sure to be a hit to a family looking for double the fun. Kilo and Olaf would do well in a home without cats where they have room to move about comfortably. Meet Snuggles. He is a dapper 3-year-old domestic shorthair with a shiny coat and striking jade-colored eyes. Contrary to his name, he is no snuggle buddy. Rather, he is a very independent and curious cat. An avid bird watcher, Snuggles can be seen and heard. He is very vocal and will begin talking to you until he has your full attention. Once he begins receiving pets, he gets very excited. This can cause him to become a bit mouthy. So if that begins to happen, just toss him some treats or his favorite toy to easily redirect him. If you're a pet-free, children-free home looking to add a quirky cat to the mix, consider Snuggles. Claus is a big boy who is waiting for his forever family. This young man is smart as a whip, but unfortunately hasn't had the opportunity to learn proper manners yet. He deserves to find a family that will be patient and consistent with training. Once he finds that, he will catch on quick. He will quickly become a fantastic addition to your family with older children that have some dog knowledge. So, if you're the one that is ready to go on this journey of learning with Claus, come visit him ASAP. Pluto may be considered a dwarf planet, but it's as unique as me. Did you know that Pluto has 5 known moons and is a third water? If you are looking for an eccentric, out-of-this-world girl, look no further. I've spent much of my life in space, so I am still adjusting to this whole Earth thing. Be patient with me and help to teach me your ways. We'll get on great. Meet Mason. This handsome 7-year-old bulldog came to the shelter as a stray at the beginning of December. He is a sweet boy who loves engaging with all the staff and volunteers when he is out of his kennel. He may be 7, but he still has plenty of pep in his step and would do well in almost any home if there are no cats. If there is a dog in the home, an intro would be required prior to adoption. If you're looking for a mid-sized dog with a giant heart, Mason is your guy. Say hello to our miracle kitty, Mickey. This dapper 3-year-old domestic shorthair was a stray that arrived at the shelter in rough shape. He had a ruptured right eye, accompanied by a large abscess on the same side of his face, as well as wounds on his neck and all 4 legs. We got him to the vet where they cleaned him up, put him on antibiotics, and removed his injured eye. Mickey was a champ throughout this entire process and kept a positive attitude. Today, his wounds have healed and his fur is returning to the injured areas. He is now in excellent health and ready to find the perfect family to give him the loving home he desperately deserves. Maya is a 2-year-old boxer pit bull mix whose sweet face and friendly demeanor are hard to pass up. She is an active girl who loves to play. Squeaky toys are a particular favorite of hers. Because she is such a young and active girl, she would do best with a family that also understands the importance of play. Her ideal home would be one that is playful, active, and ready to take her out on adventures. Cats are a major distraction for her, so she would not enjoy being in a home with one. However, if there is a dog in the home, it could work out. Although a dog intro would be required prior to adoption, if you think Maya may be the right fit for you, call us today. Meadow manifested her own name based on what she dreams her life will be like one day. What she desires is a wide open, calm, and relaxing home where she can feel at complete ease. After 4 years of life, she has learned the key to being happy is to slow down and appreciate the little things. Meadow doesn't need an extravagant lifestyle, just some love. Red is a very sweet and loving young lab mix that by no fault of his own is suffering the effects of kennel stress from being in a shelter environment for too long. Red is a very different dog once outside of his kennel. He's not so confident, so he tends to be on guard with new faces until he gets to know people better. Farah is a sweet young lady that has a unique face featuring stark white whiskers. Weighing in at 12 pounds, there's plenty to love about this chunky girl. Because she is still very young and playful, she has become a fast favorite of volunteers that come to socialize with her. Feather toys, crinkle balls, and almost anything else you can think of can be found scattered about her condo after a long play session. After she's all tired out, she will cuddle up inside her bed until the next bout of energy strikes. She loves the attention of humans and would do well in almost any home where she is the only pet. Leah is one of the shelter's newer dogs. She is a gorgeous 1-year-old brindle pit bull that was found as a stray in Butler City. She is adapting to shelter life and loves taking shifts behind the front desk, where she is a superstar. She loves greeting customers and showing herself off. Her ideal home would be one where she has plenty of room to run and burn off some energy. She may do well with other furry siblings. In that case, an animal introduction would be required prior to adoption. She hasn't been taught tricks like sit or paw, but she is exceptionally smart. With a little time, training, and patience, she will surely perfect any task given. Say hello to Sylvester. This cool cat was found roaming the streets by one of our volunteers. She started to put food out for him, and he began visiting frequently. Right before the weather turned bitter, she was able to catch him and bring him into the shelter. Although he is eternally grateful for her saving his life, he cannot wait to find his forever home. This man would do great in a more relaxed home. Once he gets to know you, Sylvester will snuggle up on your lap and let you pet him to your heart's content. If this sounds like the perfect fit for you, call and make an appointment to visit him today.
Hi, I'm Alicia Terrick, the Director of Development here at BCHS. Today I wanted to talk to you about one of our biggest fundraising events that is coming up, which is Furball. The Fur Ball is on April 29th from 6 to 11 p.m. at the Butler Country Club. The event features a meet and greet with BCHS animals, a basket raffle, and silent auction. Tickets include entry into the event, 2 drink tickets, and a delicious meal of your choice between a filet, salmon, or vegan main course. Last year we were sold out, so if you are interested, be sure to order tickets as soon as possible. Tickets can be purchased by calling BCHS or using the link on our Facebook page. We hope to see you there. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Meet Esther. This 10-year-old senior girl is aged to perfection and will charm her way right into your heart. She's very easygoing and enjoys naps, laps, and lots of pets. It's time for her to get out of the shelter and spend her retirement right. The ideal home for Esther would be one that is as laid back as she is. Give her a chance and she will show you her gratitude for the rest of her life. Meet 6-year-old Rooster. He is a spunky American pit bull that recently came to us as a stray. He loves to play with toys, especially ropes. After he's all tuckered out, he will switch to chill mode. Cats are a definite no for this guy, and because he tends to become overstimulated, he would require a calmer home without a lot of activity.
Armstrong has been a part of Butler County since 1963. We helped you get online with Zoom Internet. Our Breaking Bread program began fighting hunger in our communities. Enhanced Wi-Fi delivered coverage, security, and control of your network. Zoom Extreme brought internet speeds up to 1 gig to the community. And in 2022, Armstrong was named CableFact's Independent Operator of the Year for the 2nd time. When you support Armstrong, you're supporting your local community.
Astro is out of this world. This 2-year-old white and black domestic shorthair loves to be the center of attention. Upon first meeting, you can be sure he will rub against your leg and urge you to scoop him up for a lap session. Although he does have a very chill personality, like all of us, there are some things that stress him out, mainly other animals. For this reason, he would do best in a home without other pets where he will be the star of the show. Meet Otis. This guy is your prime example of a husky mix with an ample amount of playful energy. Otis needs an active home to match the energy he puts off. He would be a great walking buddy. At just under 2 years old, he would benefit from some training on basic commands. A smart guy like him could pick up quick. Otis would like a home with no cats and kids above the age of 12. Echo is a 6-year-old domestic longhair with the most luxurious gray coat and piercing eyes. It's hard to resist stopping by to feel that velvety fur beneath your fingertips or to give him chin scratches, which are his favorite. He is laid back and enjoys affection. However, he does value his alone time. He would do wonderful in a home where he has freedom to strut his stuff, but also someone to cuddle up with when the mood strikes him. If his beauty calls to you like it does to us, give us a call to come and meet him. Katori is a very special senior German Shepherd at our shelter that has been with us going on 9 months now. Unfortunately, with her advanced age of going on 11 years old, she tends to get overlooked. However, for someone who is more interested in a low-activity companion, Katori would fit right in. She loves to go on short, leisurely leash walks and is quite content just hanging with her person. She's not much of a snuggler, but she loves to be close to her person. She doesn't ask for much, just your love.
Hi everyone, I'm Shayla, the Community Outreach and Volunteer Coordinator here at BCHS. Now that the weather is breaking, we are all ready to leave those winter blues behind and get out and about. For those of us with pets, it's also time to be sure we are being responsible pet owners. This includes making sure our pets are up to date on all vaccinations. This is important because they protect them from deadly diseases. On top of that, PA law requires that each dog and cat be up to date on their rabies vaccines. Another thing to consider is microchipping. This is a minimally invasive procedure where a computerized chip is inserted into the scruff of the neck through a quick injection. Each chip is the size of a grain of rice and has a unique number linked to the identification of each registered pet. This number can easily be detected using a microchip reader. By microchipping your pet, you are drastically increasing the chances of being reunited if lost. A collar with identification tags is always a great idea, but collars can get lost or removed. A microchip will remain with them for life. We at BCHS understand that these services can be expensive and want to help lessen that burden. For years now, we have teamed up with area vets to provide low-cost vaccination and microchipping clinics in the area. So I would like to invite you to join us at Alameda Park on April 1st from 10 a.m. to noon with Dr. Morgan and her team from the Spay and Neuter Clinic. We will also be at the Butler City Farmers Market on May 20th from 2 to 4 p.m. with Dr. Hostovich and his team from Mars Animal Depot. Both clinics are first come, first serve and do not require registration. For more information and pricing, please visit www.butlercountymhs.org or the Butler County Humane Society Facebook page. If you can't make either of these dates, please check out our website or Facebook page for information on more upcoming clinics. Thanks so much.
Skippy is an adorable 10-month-old black domestic shorthair. She is rather new here and is still getting used to shelter life. Her attitude is quite low-key, but she does enjoy attention from humans. This girl loves treats, toys, and just lounging around. If you're looking for a companion that is friendly and loving, but not so in your face all the time, she may be just what you've been missing. Make Skippy's day and call to visit her as soon as possible.
How do you choose the smart home and security system that's right for your family? The answer is Guardian Protection, a fully integrated system so that all your smart home and security devices work together, like smart locks, smart lights, doorbell cameras, video cameras, and more. And with advanced artificial intelligence technology, Guardian Protection creates a smarter, safer home for you, all controlled from one single app. The right choice for your family.
Copper is a striking 3-year-old terrier. He may come across as a bit nervous upon first meeting, but he quickly warms up and loves attention. The concept of play is very intriguing to him. However, he hasn't quite mastered the art yet. If you have the patience and experience to teach him the ropes, he will quickly pick up on new tricks. Copper wouldn't mind a feline friend, but would need a dog intro prior to going to a home with other canines. Three-year-old Squeaky was aptly named. She can often be heard talking to staff and volunteers from her condo. She lets out short little meow greetings to let you know she wants some attention. She is a little selective and will let you know if she's interested in getting to know you. Once she does, she will happily converse with you the rest of her life. Lady just became available for adoption. This 4-year, 4-month-old boxer pit mix has been living in the comforts of a foster home for the past 4 months, so she's quite acclimated to home life and being doted on. And yes, she is house trained. Side note, Lady does have separation anxiety and she'd need to be crated when home alone. Otherwise, she gets stressed and will scratch at the door until her person returns. Priscilla is your typical material girl. Nails done, hair done, favorite toys all day, every day. Her first words when she wakes up are, "Good morning." She knows what she likes and won't settle for anything less. Can you blame her though? Her life motto is said best in Christina Aguilera's hit song, "What a Girl Wants." 5-year-old Monty is a big boy. This 95-pound Great Dane Hound mix recently came to us as a stray. He has an extremely sweet demeanor, but is a little shy. It doesn't take him long to warm up though. His tail will begin wagging back and forth after you give him a bit of sweet talk. At this point, you know you have won his affection. Staying true to his sweet, go-with-the-flow nature, he gets along with pretty much all species. This means he would do well in most homes. even those with a feline or fellow canine pal. A dog intro would be required prior to adoption for homes with other dogs. Padme is a beautiful 2-year-old that was found in Connequenessing Township this summer. When she arrived, she was lonely. We found her a loving foster home to spend her pregnancy and nursing period. Once the kittens were old enough to go up for adoption, they all returned to the shelter together. Padme was able to see each one of her kittens off to their new home, and now she can focus on herself. After all her hard work, she needs to be rewarded with a home where she can be pampered to the fullest. Goose is a handsome 5-year-old pit bull mix. His shy personality makes him a bit weary of new people. Knowing that this is key to finding his forever home, we have been slowly introducing him to staff and volunteers since his arrival. His guard drops as he becomes more comfortable with someone. This is when his personality truly shines. At heart, Goose is a friendly and lovable boy who loves to play. A quiet home without other pets or young children where he is the only baby would suit him perfectly. Lucinda is a very friendly 2-year-old who came to us as a pregnant stray. She was fortunate to land here with us, where we placed her into a foster home until her kittens were weaned. Now that her hard work is over, she is ready to find her forever home. This young lady is easygoing and loves to get attention. Most homes would be well suited for her, so call today to see if she's a perfect match for yours. I'm Susie Q. I'd love for a person or family to give me the opportunity to show them what a special girl I am. Everyone here is so nice and they take such good care of me, but being in a kennel environment can be scary with all the other barking dogs and strangers coming through, so I'm understandably on the nervous side and like to take things slow. I'm curious with my surroundings and like to see as much as possible, but sudden noises do startle me. My ideal home would be a peaceful place where I am the only 4-legged pet. Rachel is a little skittish when she is in an open space, but for whatever reason, in a confined space, she wants all the love and attention in the world. She is a very vocal kitty who loves to roam, hide, and explore. If you let Rachel sort out her surroundings first, she will gradually loosen up. Once she feels comfortable, she will seek you out for occasional pets and affection. Rachel will do well in a house with adults where she is the only cat. Beck is a handsome young male that came to us as a stray before Christmas. He was shy and nervous upon arrival, but as time goes by, he continues to grow and open up more. He is trusting of his handlers and enjoys one-on-one time with volunteers that come to socialize with him. Beck has a huge heart with lots of love to give. He would excel living with adults in a calmer home. Curtis is an FIV positive shy boy who enjoys a good nap and some loving once he warms up to you. Curtis came to us as a stray and won us over with his beautiful green eyes. He also loves chicken-flavored everything. He would need to go home with another FIV positive friend or be the only cat in the home. Meet our beautiful Bellatrix, who recently became available for adoption. Her name is of Latin origin, meaning female warrior, and is certainly fitting because although she's landed at a shelter, she's not going to let that deter her from pulling herself up by her bootstraps to find herself that perfect person and happy ending. Bellatrix is a 2-year-old American Pit Bull mix. She's not a large dog, but she is solid and strong. This girl is a bit weary of strangers, so she takes her time to get to know new people. Be patient and allow her to learn to trust. This kind of time and dedication oftentimes forms the strongest of bonds. Jazzy is looking for a family that can go with the flow like some good old jazz music. Jazzy considers herself to be an introvert. She loves meeting new people, but needs some TLC before fully trust falling. This girl is a strong, independent feline who knows what she wants. Will you pass the test? Once those layers of uncertainty have been peeled back, a very sweet and confident girl emerges. For this reason, multiple visits can be expected so that she can have the time to feel comfortable around a new person and know she can trust them. She's doing beautifully here with our staff, as well as getting to know different volunteers. She's one super sweet girl, once she can be relaxed around you. A few of Bindy's favorite activities are chasing bubbles to see just how many she can catch and playing with frisbees. It's a hoot to see her in action. She also enjoys going on leash walks with her person, but would need a patient family or individual to work with her on basic commands. Bindy loves to give kisses as much as she loves receiving scratches and treats. Bindy has the most beautiful coloring. If you ever meet her in person, you'll see just what we're talking about. Bindy is very shy and cautious of new people and faces, so she likes to get to know you at her own pace. Meet Buddy. This striking 3-year-old German Shepherd has the softest, most gorgeous coat. When he first arrived, Buddy was a bit weary of strangers. He has come such a long way since arriving at the shelter in July. Our wonderful staff and volunteers have spent countless hours working with him. They gained his trust before long and have learned so much about this sweet guy. We now know that he is a very active young man who enjoys the outdoors. One of his favorite activities is to chase and retrieve tennis balls with his favorite volunteers. He would do wonderful in a home that has space for him to run around to his heart's content. At the end of the day, he is looking for a special person to give him the life he deserves.
Armstrong is honored to commemorate the 5th anniversary of our Healing Heroes initiative. With your support, we've tripled our goal by raising $338,000, enabling us to provide 15 area veterans with service dogs. We continue to encourage veterans in need of this life-changing assistance to apply for a Guardian Angels medical service dog by visiting armstrongonewire.com/healingheroes and clicking Apply Now. Together, we can unleash the power to heal.